Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Shaggy Dogs Grooming is a high-quality dog grooming facility ready to help with all your dog's needs, located on Buckwalter Parkway in Bluffton. Joining us now, owner Chris Trotter, to talk about the services they offer. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about Shaggy Dogs Grooming.
Shaggy Dogs Grooming is a full-service dog grooming salon. We are located over on Buckwalter Parkway in Bluffton.
When did you all open?
We opened in August. My wife and I opened up Shaggy Dogs in August, and it's a very family-oriented dog grooming place, dog grooming business. My wife does all the finance-oriented things, and I do, and she does some baths, and I do all the dog handling, all the dog grooming, and our children, when they're off school, they're
there
often
as
seen
well.
up there, hanging out, doing things, and working out.
That's great. So how did you become a dog groomer?
About 14 years ago, I decided to change careers, and I've always loved animals. So I looked for something in the animal field. I got in touch with a lady named Lucy Greco, and she has taught for the last 20 years. At the time I met her, she had 15 years grooming experience, and she had learned in London, England, in one of the top grooming schools there. She taught me for about 2 months straight, and we had worked together. And after that, I got onto a percentage, and then from that time, we worked as partners for about the next 2 years. At a location locally in Bluffton, and then after that she moved off to Pennsylvania, so I took over the grooming shop, and for the last 13 years I've been running the grooming shop there. So up until the point where we opened up Shaggy Dogs, so about in August we opened up.
So you have quite a career in the field.
Yeah,
yes,
locally,
yes.
and yeah, in about 13 years.
So what's the process for grooming a dog?
Well, first we speak to the customer and get everyone in there and get all the dogs in the morning and start to talk to all the customers and find out exactly what they want for the groom.
Right.
See specifically for their dog and for their dog's needs and the different cut that they get. We try and make sure that we can acclimate
what they
they
want versus what they should have, maybe.
Exactly. Yes. And then we go ahead. We start off and prep the dogs, bathe the dogs, which includes all the pre-shaving, all the shaving the pads and clipping the nails, getting the privates clean, all that stuff. And then we get them in the bath, and we have plenty of natural, shampoos that we use, oatmeals and whitening shampoos and different products that we use that are all natural. After the bath, we get the final cut, and that includes the second clipping and the actual scissor work that all gets done with rounding the feet and making sure the face is all tight and proper and all that stuff per dog. So. And
what dog breeds do you groom?
Well, we groom all breeds, but we see a lot of Shih Tzus and Schnauzers, Poodles, and in the last 5 years or so, we've been seeing a lot more Golden Doodles and Labradoodles and Doodles of all sorts. So, basically, but around here, it's a nice,
nice
in this resort area.
Yeah.
It's a nice. It gives us it gives us a good way to see a lot of dogs that we don't normally see in other places. So I got to see a lot of Kerry Blue Terriers and Afghan Hounds.
Oh, that's interesting.
Stuff like that we don't normally see out there.
And so, do you groom cats?
We will gladly cut any cat's nails that they bring in. But I used to groom cats with my partner Lucy, who taught me how to groom, and we always considered it a two-person job. But basically, for the last 10 years, I've been referring all my cat customers that call in to an awesome groomer on the island here on Matthews Drive called, her name's Tracy, over at Pretty Paws. She owns Pretty Paws. So.
And so, do you love being a dog groomer?
I love it, yes I do. I've always grown up around animals. I've always had dogs growing up in my family, cats and all kinds
I think
of
it takes
animals,
a special person to be able to work with animals, and so
for sure. And I really, I feel at home there with all the dogs barking and being loud and boisterous, and it's just really.
It's your passion.
Yes, for sure. Yes.
Chris, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.